Guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and today we're going to be reviewing Episode 8 of Godzilla's Singular Point. So without further ado, let's get started. So we cut to Godzilla and the Rodans. And the military is firing at Godzilla, and for which it has no effect. My god. This reminds me a lot of Shin Godzilla, but Shin Godzilla didn't really get attacked by the military in his forms. Not at all. So it's surprising that this Godzilla has forms and he's getting attacked. Of course, Varan has a few tricks up his sleeves. He fires like a see-through fire breath, atomic breath, or something? I don't really know what it's called. But he ends up firing it, and it reminds me of Shin Godzilla's black atomic breath, where it acts like oil. This acts like oil when, like, a tank fires into Godzilla's mouth, and it basically ignites the place. It just explodes everything. For a brief moment, we got a good body design of Godzilla, but it doesn't last that long. And it just creates like a nuclear explosion. And my god, I'm getting an Attack on Titan Season 4 reference where Armin explodes half of Mari's soldiers so that way he can make a path for his friends. After the intro, we see that Varan turned himself into much more as a solid rock style thing. Also, sorry, I had to get a drink. A few Rodians were caught up within the explosion. I swear to God, these Rodians have like a death wish or something. Anyways, Team Jet Jaguar is on the hunt. They are ready to go fight Godzilla. I have no idea how they're going to take on Godzilla with a puny robot that doesn't really fight back. Like against like a monster that's like 500 times bigger than it. Like, to me, that's just like flat out wrong right there. It's like bringing a small kindergartner to fight like a bully who's like 17 or 18 years older than he is. Like, to me, that's just like flat out wrong right there. And it's also messed up too. Like, you could have at least upgraded his size where he might stand a chance against Godzilla, or might land a hit or two. But Team Jet Jaguar eventually ends up encountering a carcass of Manda, washed up to shore. And it doesn't look like it is the same Manda that was killed in the city. It looked like it was killed by Godzilla, but probably somewhere else before Godzilla entered to the city. In this episode, we're getting more Godzilla shots, even though he's in which one is a cocoon or something. The news just starts going crazy about what they're gonna do with Godzilla. Then we catch up to Team Padu. Padu is now in the body of a robot. And eventually, we end up getting another counter with Rodan. I swear to God, Rodan has more shots than Godzilla. Should have been titled Rodan Singular Point. Not Godzilla. Then the Mandas make a comeback. I don't know where they've been. And at first, when they targeted another boat, it looked like they were pushing it onto shore. As if they knew there was a creature that didn't belong in the water. There was just like, no, you go back on land. And we see several more Mandas making their way towards the city. And you can see that they are much more pack hunters. I feel like that one Manda survived the attack from Godzilla and reported it back to the other Mandas, and they're just like, oh heck no, he's not gonna get away with that. Come on boys, let's go teach him a lesson. And it's like they instantly knew where he was located at. That or the previous Manda led them there. I swear, these Mandas, they're cooler than, like, the past Mandas that we got. Like, holy crap, they are so much more cooler than the past Manda incarnations. Because they're just, like, pack hunters. They're much more revenge-type kaiju. Because it looks like they're looking for Godzilla for payback on what he did to their family members. It's like, if you heard that someone killed a few members of your family, I'm pretty sure you'll react the same way how they're reacting. Because right now, they're not just sad, they're angry, they're peed off at Godzilla, and they're hunting him down. I'm pretty sure that they realize that they can't take on Godzilla on their own, so they need backup. And that's cool, because, like, wolves and, like, lions do the similar behavior, where they need to take down something that's bigger and stronger than they are. And the same thing goes to raptors. If you can't take on the prey by yourself, might as well call for backup. So I am loving the direction that they went with the Mandas. I'm just loving the direction that they went. And out of nowhere, more Rhodians show up. And the military is doing what they can to stop them from entering the city. And we get some few moments of Team Padu, then we go to the creepy old guy again, but it doesn't last that long, it just lasts for like a few minutes. Then we cut back to Team Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar is playing with some kids. And at first, our main characters thought that Amanda was killed by his own kind. But the old man points out that it was Godzilla who killed it. And my god, this episode is just full of blood and gore. Like, I am getting some beautiful Attack on Titan flashbacks. Just, mwah, beautiful. Beautiful Attack on Titan flashbacks. And our main characters see that there is a huge spider nest. So, now the characters have something else to fight. So Jet Jaguar gets done playing with a little game with the kids, grabs the spear of Angears, and they start heading towards the spider nest. And we all know what certain kaiju can make a nest like that. And it is Kumonga. Kumonga makes a comeback. I love that they added, like, Megalon's legs on him. This is beautiful. Well, and I'm loving the appearance of Kumonga. Like, this is beautiful. Anyways, Kumonga starts to, almost about to kill our characters. Jet Jaguar manages to kill Kumonga before Kumonga can even make a strike. And it proves that even after getting cut in half, that it's still hard to kill. And the old man stupidly goes towards Kumonga, starts smacking him with a wrench. Like, you don't go towards something that's like 3 times bigger than you and start hitting it while it's crawling towards you. If I were able to stay behind the giant robot that has a spear of another monster. And if you thought that Jet Jaguar stabbed in the head, it's like done. Huh? Well, they'll think again later on, but eventually, a few more Kumongas end up showing up. Yes, there's more than one. I almost started to feel like that they came out of a giant one, and just, yeah, this is the result. The Jaguar can handle a few of them. And I swear to God, that face that when you're looking at Jet Jaguar face to face is just kind of creepy. We get more news reports about Godzilla, but we don't really care about the news reports. Go back to Team Badu. They're talking about the singular point or something. And we go back to Act 2, Jet Jaguar's fight with Kumongas. And Jet Jaguar is putting up a fight, but you gotta think, Jet Jaguar's kinda outnumbered here. So you'll think that the Kumongas might land a hit or something, but they eventually end up laying a hit or two. But the Kumonga, well, one particular, well, two. I'm watching the episode, by the way. So the Kumongas try to kill our human characters. One ends up getting lagged, well, one ends up falling down on the ground stupidly. And tries to crawl away, but the Kumonga pins him down. And just before you thought that it's over for our main character, her Jaguar appears out of nowhere and throws a spear of Anguirus, killing it instantly. And I'm surprised that this guy's not even covered with blue blood. Eventually, one of the other characters starts going missing, but not important. They end up heading towards the nest of the Kumongas. And we go back to the carcasses of the Kumongas. That they are coming back to life. Yes, these are much more as a Frankenstein-type kaiju. And apparently their blue blood is making them to stay alive, or kind of regenerating them. And we even get a shot of Hidora's face. And at first I thought Hidora was attached to them or something. But things start going bad when hundreds of more Kumongas start showing up. And things start looking more bad for our human characters. And so that's it for episode 8 of Godzilla's Singular Point. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to have Gorge with Excellence. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.